Gonna do this real quickly, guys, and uncut and unscripted and on the fly. But one question that I'm sure fans constantly have since Dragon Dropped was officially released here in the U.S. about over a week ago was basically why was Rarity acting the way she was? I mean, yes, we've seen her act this way before, but not to this extent. Well, I think Thespio, Voice of Reason, but mostly Thespio, during the after screening review of the episode, said it best. That basically the way Rarity was reacting was of that of a ex-girlfriend, or maybe even current girlfriend, catching someone, the boyfriend, if you will, or assuming that the boyfriend was cheating on her. And that they didn't want to lose the love that that boyfriend gave to them, that they felt was meant only for them. And one could argue that, well, Rarity might have had the right to do so because she maybe had in her mind justification. But I think when you kind of dig through all the reviews and everybody's take on the episode, again, it comes down to what a lot of us pretty much pointed out, and even Thespio in his own unique, humorous way pointed this out. And that is the fact that at the core of this episode is a love triangle story. It's a love triangle story, and pretty much all Josh Haber did was kind of write it and code it just enough to where it wasn't that noticeable, but yet you had moments sprinkled in here and there. So yeah, one could probably say that the way Rarity reacted was basically that of someone that assumed that their love was cheating on them, even though Josh Haber tried to cover it up with the friendship lesson as the main moral and lesson of the episode. So yeah, that's pretty much why Rarity acted the way she did in said episode. Because honestly, we can all admit that Rarity has never acted like this towards anyone else that Spike's hung out with, male or female. So it's kind of weird, right? I mean, yes, it does play on that romantic suspicions of the love interest, of one of the love interests, or one half of the love interest or romantic couple, not being paid enough attention to, while the other is off doing something else. I mean, we've seen this in many stories and even movies, to where the male or the female feels like something's up, feels suspicious about something, tries to figure out what's going on, and then when they finally realize the truth of, oh, it's not exactly what I thought it was, and I've gone and just made a a dummy of myself. Again, we've seen it before, and depending on the story and the atmosphere, it works. No matter how you look at it. Most of the time it is exactly, what we saw here in Dragon Drop. Mostly Rarity playing the role of the love interest, the girl in this case, assuming that Spike's dating somebody else, and it's behind her back, and she's catching it, and by noticing what's been going on, she's basically assuming the worst. Like, this isn't right. Like, why is this happening to me? So, yeah, at its core, Josh Haber basically gave us that kind of a story, but to cover it up, to kind of put some icing on it, to take it up a little bit, to kind of make it more family friendly, he put the lesson of friendships grow, but that even though friendships grow, old friendships never die, and that friendships are always going to stay around. They're always going to be strong, and friends are always going to be friends no matter who they end up becoming friends with now or next. So yeah, that's pretty much why Rarity acted the way she did. You know, basically she acted the way that we've seen many times in films and movies. Basically she played the role of the jealous girlfriend that assumed the worst. That was assuming the worst. So until finally she finds out the truth. So and finds out it's not exactly what she thought it was. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that up. I gotta clock into work now. But let me know what you guys all think. Comment down below, and I'll talk to y'all later.